you're very quick and you are very proactive. So we will make a CV and the interview. So we will do a rehearsal. I will be the interviewer, the probable employer, and you will be the employee, future employee. So this would be the third meeting. And the fourth meeting, because we're too quick, I mean, we're very quick, but it's good because you're proactive. So we will decide upon the fourth meeting. But today, I believe we could concentrate on LinkedIn, on every aspect of LinkedIn and the culture of work. Uh, would you agree with that scenario? Okay. Yes, please. Uh-huh. The Ukrainian one. Yes. But it's not correct with the Polish code of work. Well, it doesn't matter, Olga. You must remember, if you work in Poland, you need to stick to the Polish law. So it's forbidden to work more than 8 hours. It's forbidden to work, well, unless you are a doctor or I don't know, you work at the fuel station or soever. Uh, then you have to have these night shifts. But unless you do that very special job, then you are not allowed to work 10 hours and to work like at 10 o'clock p.m. I know what I'm saying because I used to work as a news journalist 24 hours a day. And I started my job at 11 p.m. and I finished at 5 p.m., or I started at 5 a.m. and then I finished at 12. So that was a very special circle, and these jobs are allowed. But normally, in a regular job, you are not allowed to work like this. So, okay. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah, it should be you that decides and not them. You would feel more comfortable. I can perfectly get your point, but I can tell you a very good point that you tried, and this is your rehearsal. This is the first step to get a job. So treat it like this, okay? So don't think about a job where you could work 10 hours a day. No, 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 no. No. Mhm. Um, well, first things first, I sent you the links to the very concrete jobs. And I have just opened the email that I sent you. The first was for Amrest, Marketing Coordinator PH. They no longer accept applications, but at that very time, it was a very proper position. So if you open the links, what did you see? Because I'm really very much interested in that, because according to my point, these were exact marketing positions in the Wrocław regions from different companies. What did you see? People, or what did you see in the? Mhm. Uh-huh. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, this is my first point. Speaking of culture, so Poland is a Central European country between West and East, and in West, um, they will always answer you. Whatever the decision is, they will always answer you. In Poland, some companies will or will not answer you back. So, which is rude when they receive your application, your CV, and they uh, don't say anything. It's rude. It's even considered as a rude behavior in Poland for many people. But there may be some companies that will not answer you. Um, I have just reviewed the new marketing positions in the Wrocław region, and there are some new ones, and they are coming and coming. But first things first, please do not be upset if you do not receive an answer, because it happens in Poland, which is not, it is not good. It is not good at all. It is not the best PR for the company itself if they do not answer this way or the other. Another thing which is very subjective. I used to work for different international companies. Nowadays, I work for an American company, and we Poles say that the best solution to work in Poland is for either a German or an American company. And the very worst solution, very worst, is to work for a French company or Chinese or any Asian. Why? The Germans and the Americans are very structured. These are international companies where you have multiple lists of companies that regulate even your breathing. Well, I'm joking now, but they regulate everything. I was shocked when I came to Medtronic because they regulate everything, everything. Your chair, your computer, your social media, your behavior towards LGBT, or everything. And the Germans, as you know, they are strict. They have, as they say, this is original German, Ordnung muss sein. Ordnung muss sein means that the tide must be there. So Germans and Americans may seem a little bit freaked out, but they have regulations. And if you have regulations, you are not exposed to any sort of viable mobbing, gaslighting, anything. So it's better to have rules that than not to have rules. Why I do not appreciate French, and it is not only me, because I used to work at Radio Z. This is the second biggest radio station in Poland. And at some point, it was sold to the French, and they only came to Poland when they needed money. So they came with beautiful suitcases. They marched into our office. They didn't meet any person from the staff, and they marched out with a full suitcase of money. So they're interested only in making money. What about the Asians? The Asians have the ethos of work. As you know, um, it is not unknown that the Japanese commit suicide because they are overworked, right? You know that. So the Asian part makes you work more than it is allowed. If you are not prepared, then they will suck you. So I would not recommend Asian or French companies. I would strongly recommend American and German companies, or Polish companies that have become international, like reserved, the clothes. In Post, this is huge company now in Post. There are multiple such companies that have become, in the meantime, international companies, and they have really high culture of work. And they are Polish companies. But I would seek that sort of companies that have that you make a research that they have high culture. Where can you find the research about the companies? Not AI. I wouldn't recommend AI. I would recommend, I will put it in the chat. Go work. You might, go work. Go work. Go work, PL. So you can find the multiple, that portal? Go work? Okay. Pracuj.pl is the portal where you can find a job. Go work PL is the portal where you can find the opinions about the employers. Of course, the a significant part of these opinions might be negative because they are, employees who were sacked, and then they have negative emotions towards the company. But even though you might follow the opinions, the climate of the opinions, what was wrong about the company, what were the majority of complaints about, so even if these opinions are negative, then you can yourself assess what might be wrong with this company. So this is a very good portal to check the opinions about the employers. It might be. Step down. Yes, but with a clear perspective during your interview, if you agree to step down a little bit, then during your interview, you should make clear what would be the perspectives of your promotion. It should be clear to you at the very point, or that at that very point, because otherwise you will get stuck. It might be a smart move, but let's do not speak. Let's not speak about this very step, because this is the well. I would leave it aside. Once you have problems with acquiring the regular job in according to your capabilities, because it is not said that you will have problems with that. We need to take care of your LinkedIn CV, your motivational letter, although not a lot of companies require this letter nowadays. And I know from my Ukrainian colleagues that in Ukraine you write a poem, such a huge letter. It's nothing of that sort in Poland. If you write something like this, they will throw it up. But you need to be prepared for an interview, etc. So let's first take care of your LinkedIn. Okay? So could you please share with me your screen with your LinkedIn, and we'll scroll it down, and I will, if you let me, I will then. I know, because I visited your site and I have some observations. It would be better for you if you share your screen now, and I will point out what is to be, the share thing. It's okay. I can see it now. What I can see first, if I'm a visitor of your LinkedIn profile, then I can see a very dynamic person, very colorful, very dynamic person on the very bleak background with a very meaningful slogan. So for me personally, this is my, Olga, please treat it as my personal opinion, okay? Please. Okay, so if you excuse me, so these two do not match. A very dynamic picture, which is good, and a very bleak background with a slogan. So there is too much in that for me. So what I would do is, the background should be intriguing, but it should be neutral, matching your picture. I would not put any slogans, because they might ask you, what do you mean by self marketing and proven results? And then this soulful marketing is about making money. What is so soulful about making money that is so important to you? Because they might pull you to you know they might the employers might treat it as a, not as your asset, but as your, um, yes, exactly. I would get rid of any slogans in the background. I would put a matching background, which would be intriguing, but matching with your picture. This is a very, very big contrast nowadays at your profile. This, well, you suggested a great background, and you said you liked it, and I liked it too. Well, we can screen it later on, but I would do a, I would make a change in this background. Now, senior marketing manager, growth strategy and brand development, blah, 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 open to work. Okay. Please do not buy the paid LinkedIn for the time being because you don't need it. You have to see what will be the final result of all your trials. And then if you fail, hopefully not, only then you can buy the paid profile. Okay, so it's very good now. So let's scroll down a bit. Okay, about. So I am not sure whether I was right or not, but I made the section about in bullet points. Bullet points are always more visible because we live in the picture era. So bullet points are, more structured. This is a story about you, but you can put it in bullet points. So it's very easy to change. Yes. Yes, please do not be too romantic because this is, yeah, as I believe I wrote it in an email that we are Slavian nations and we are romantic, but you must not be romantic to an employer. You have to stay professional. So it should be a bit drier. You should not put your soul into it, okay? You can put all your soul into your job, but not into your LinkedIn profile because you might seem not too much professional if you are a marketing leader. Leaders should be, you know, should be, yeah, theoretically. Now, activity. Um, when was your last post? 1 week ago. One. Okay, good. It's good to post not more than 3 times a week. If you post once or twice a day, then it is much too much. So it would be good for you to post once a week or twice a week, not more. Because someone might scroll down your profile and says, aha, she's now posting a lot because she's in a bad need of a job. And then like 3 months ago, she posted like once a week. Aha, okay. So I want her, but I will make a suggestion that she will get a lower salary. So please do not be too proactive on LinkedIn. So if you want to post more, then no more than twice a week. Okay. Once a week is enough. Once a week is very much enough. Okay. Olga, I need to say that you are exceptional as far as Ukrainians are concerned because a lot of Ukrainians are even not aware what LinkedIn is. And these are my colleagues from Medtronic. Yes, these are my colleagues from Medtronic. So it is very exceptional that you run your profile at LinkedIn. So it's very good. So, you know, that Kent offers the first lesson on LinkedIn in order to provide mm, the meaning of the profile and to tell the importance why to set it up. So yeah, you are far beyond that. So you're really good. You're really good. So so once a week would is enough in your case. All right, then experience. Let's go. Let's scroll down. It's very structured, although can I see any? No, it's everything is in English now. Okay, because yes. Okay. Last time I visited your profile, some things were in Ukrainian, and it shouldn't be like this. You should stick to one language. Okay, so it is okay. Let's scroll down. It's okay. Education, good. Licenses, okay. Good. Okay. All right. Very good. So it's everything is in English. All right. Then skills. Skills. Can you please show me the skills? How many? 9 skills. Can we see the skills? Polish, strategic planning, marketing, budget, hiring, project, entrepreneurial skills. Okay. This is your task for the next 2 weeks. Please get your colleagues from your historic part of the job to um, to prove the skills, to tick them that you are skilled in strategic planning, marketing, etc. Okay? Yes. Please find your colleagues on LinkedIn and ask them to prove your skills. They should enter your profile and just tick the specific skill. But they need to have a LinkedIn profile in order to do that. Yes, so this is very important that someone proves these skills, because I can also say that I'm a astronomer, but I had, no proof for that. So it's very important that someone proves your skills. So this is your job for the next 2 weeks. Then licenses and scroll down, please. Skills. Yes, and there is a part like how you call that? When someone says you're just give me a recommendation. Yes, exactly. This is recommendation. It would be very nice if someone gives you a recommendation, of course, in English, and it would be nice if this person first before she or he publishes it on your profile, checks the wording with you if you're satisfied with that. Okay, it would be nice. I am sure that you have friends or just colleagues from the work who might recommend you. It would be nice for you. Mhm. On your profile. Yes, yes. Give me a moment, because I believe I don't quite remember how it works, but um, I think just I'm checking my profile now. Just give me a moment. These are projects, volunteering skills, blah, blah, recommendations, received, given, received, plus, it's received, plus, ask, yes. You know what you should do? There is a section in your LinkedIn profile, but you haven't activated it yet, which is called recommendations. And then you should click it, and then there is a section ask for a recommendation. And you should be the initiator of the process. You should be the initiator of the process. I can, if you let me, then I can show you. I will share my screen now if you let me. Okay. No, 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 it's okay. Yes, I will share it with you. So it is my profile. You should see it in a moment. And you see recommendations, and then if you click plus, then ask for recommendation. Who do you want to ask? A, B, C, D. Yes, A, B, C, D. Okay. So you should do it like this, okay? About the skills, you know what to do. About the recommendations, please think it over. Who might be good for you to give you a recommendation? It should be your uh, supervisor, manager, or you work with this Israeli company. It might be very valuable that you used to work in an international environment, and it shows your cultural diversity. This might level up your value for a future employer. But you work with the Israeli school, right? Okay. All right. I get your point. I get your point. I get your point. Think it over, Olga. Think it over. It should be even one recommendation, but it should be to the point. To the point. And please build up on your resume on LinkedIn, because normally this is another cultural tip in Poland. HR first check up your LinkedIn profile. If they get your CV, then they start from your LinkedIn profile. So it should be like, you know, like like the perfect. It should be perfect. So please then list your interests. Your list of interests should be quite broad, so that you suit into different sorts of environments. So think about your interests, because I saw. Could you please share the screen with me once again? Not yet. No, not yet. You know that the bullet for the yes, it's going to be shared. Yes, interest. Nestle, very good company, international. Techland, this is the one that I sent you. Hypercrew, the Ukrainian one, Odessa State Economics University, Google Ads, very good. Ryan Labs, very good. It's very good. List of your interests. Very good. I love it. Okay. Have you had any publications, maybe? Maybe you no. Okay. All right. In interests, you might follow someone who is interesting for you, a person, a single person, because you listed the companies. You might add a person that would be your mental mentor. Think Donald Trump. Uh, I'm joking, of course, because he's an idiot. I'm sorry for that because I'm not professional now, but he's an idiot. He's the biggest idiot in the world for me. Really, I haven't ever heard of an idiot like this. But this is my personal point of view, and I'm sorry for that because it's not very professional what I'm saying now. Yeah, I have a lot of Ukrainian colleagues and Ukrainian acquaintances at my, district, and I talk to them every day. And nowadays we laugh. We laugh. I know that this is a very poor situation for Ukraine, but we laugh at Trump. There are so many memes about him. He's such an idiot. He's an orange idiot, and very old orange idiot. Okay, so leave him alone. You will not follow Donald Trump. So, but please pick up someone who might be internationally renowned and he might be treated as a authority. It might be good for you to add to your list of interest a person who is interesting. Okay, it will show something about you, whom you follow, right? But think about it very carefully before you decide. Okay, because it shouldn't be Elon Musk as well. Elon Musk wouldn't be good. All right. Um, okay. Can we scroll it up so that we have your profile complete? Because interests are the last point, right? Yeah. Now scroll up so that we make sure that everything is complete. Interests are very good. Skills, yes, interest skills. This is very good. Education is good. You change everything into English, good. Experience is good. Posting, very good. Once a week is very good. About bullet points, um, analytics. Analytics. This is not dependent on you, so just for you. Open to work. Uh, I know that you're dedicated to that background, but I would think it over once again. Yes. But you gave me a proposal in gray, the same gray that is the background for your profile picture, and it seemed very good. It uh, I know what you mean, but gray in business is a very good color, you know. It shows your it shows your it shows you like a professional. The red thing was totally wrong. The red thing. and the hearts, etc. It wasn't professional at all. Can you please, uh, yeah, show me the gray one? Yes. Yes, but if you're able to get out of the slogan and put the buildings, the ones that are now here in your background, it would be very good. It would be very good. Yes, the buildings, but the would yes, yes, that would be the thing that we need. This is my conviction, but this is very subjective view, Olga. So please, this is my subjective view, and I got trained, but I may be wrong. I need to. Okay. Yes, yes. Olga, let me quote Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon. He said, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." So, what you think is a very small step, very small change, might be a very leap, a big leap for you. So, you live long enough in Poland to know how the polls work, what's our mentality. And you might or might not agree with me that we are kind of specific. We're very similar to Ukrainians, but uh, at the same time, we're quite different. And if we have international companies at Poland, they work on their terms. So, and we are, Poland is has been free for 30 years now, and we had time enough to settle down and accept all these, absorb all these Western rules, and set them in our mentality. So we are quite different, and we are more Western than Eastern now. So this is what I would like to tell you, that you shouldn't be too emotional, right? You should be professional, stiff sometimes, although you have, yeah, but you should be, um, but please do not agree to work 10 hours a day. Please. I cannot imagine that they offer you a job in Poland for 10 hours a day. This is not legal. This is totally not legal. Not totally not legal. And well, okay. All right. So do you have any questions about LinkedIn first? You might add it. Yes, you might add it. Think about the list of your skills, because the list is now at 9 points, 9 skills, as far as I remember. Think about your skills. Look for the offers at the Wrocław region, and look for the skills that they are looking for, and see if you match. If you match, and if you find these skills in at least 2 offers, and they match with your skills potentially, then add this skill to your list. Because if the company receives your CV, then the first thing that before the HR sees it, it is AI that goes through. Okay, right. So we will step into your CV next during next meeting. But of course, every CV should be adjusted by AI to a specific position. Of course, it's good that you know it, because it's really important. So this is the first seed, as we say it. Seed is the thing that goes through. Seed. You use seed in your kitchen work. So this is the first seed. Then, if AI says, okay, she's good for it, then HR goes through your LinkedIn. And again, then they look for the skills. Okay, this matches, this not. This matches. She might be good. Okay, let's invite her. So check your skills with a list of skills that are needed in specific companies, and then add them if they match with you, of course. That might be another tip for you. So, yeah. Any other questions that you have? Uh, yes, it depends, of course. I am 54, and at my age, it's extremely difficult to find a job at my position. Startups would want me. But startups are, this is not a secure job. Startup is present at the market today, but it is gone tomorrow. So I'm too old to change the job. And this is your last moment to change a job. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm also a woman, older than you by 5 years. But this is a very last point when you can get a job. So I would not point at Wall Street and PepsiCo only, but I would extend my list of interests towards the Polish companies as well. Because Poland is one of the best economies in the best 20 economies of the world now. And we are really evolving totally quickly and efficiently. And a lot of Polish companies become international companies. Then they sell the company to the international company, like TVN, the television. Yes. Today, they have been, dogs, please. I'm sorry for the dogs. They have been bought by Paramount Pictures, TVN. This is so it's good to work for a renowned Polish company, but you check if they were renowned, you check it in the media. Hey, chłopaki, no co wy robicie? And go work. So, or just check it with me. I might know the company. I don't know if I'm sure of any company of all the companies in Poland, but you can check it with me anytime you want. But I would definitely go for Polish companies as well, because many years ago we got this Western model of work. So you will be secure at your job in the Polish company as much as in the Western company. That is for sure. That is for sure. No 10 hours a day, nothing like this. I mean, this is not possible, totally not possible at the Polish company. CV should be changed, but LinkedIn not. So what could you imagine? What could you change in your CV as far as your professional career expertise is concerned? You couldn't change a thing. You could change only your interests, but this is the only thing that you can change. But of course, AI should help you with suiting the tailoring your CV up to the IT needs. Um, would you feel comfortable at an IT company? Mhm. Well, IT specialists from Ukraine are renowned, worldwide renowned. It would be nice if you, because I believe I didn't see it on your list of your jobs, of your career. Have you ticked it? No. You should then well even exaggerate, because IT profile in Ukraine is really renowned in Poland and all over the world. So it would be nice if you put it as your bullet point at the very beginning of your profile that you work for Ukrainian IT company, whatever you did. Uh, but it would be nice. It would be a very nice flower on top of your LinkedIn profile. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I would do that, because, yeah, yeah, good. It would be good. Recommendations. Yes. Yes, if it's possible. Even during our meeting, I looked it up on LinkedIn, and there are multiple offers for marketing in the Wrocław region. And I was really surprised there are multiple offers. They are not single offers, multiple offers. So uh, you might be lucky to get one position sooner or later. But first, let us be, of course, let's stay proactive, but not too hasty. Not too hasty. Let's be prepared to everything once you send your CV, because it might happen, in a while, like within a week, they will invite you for a interview, etc. Uh, Let me make you prepared for every step of that process, okay? So that you feel confident about yourself in every aspect, in every aspect. Okay, so that would be good. Of course, it's very good that you are staying proactive. And please have a look at Go Work PL at the opinions. They might be really malicious or negative, but at least you'll get a glimpse of what the people complain about. And then you will notice, okay, I would be okay with that, with this. I would not be okay with this. I wouldn't work for that company. So you will see yourself what they complain about. This is even worth doing that. But you need some time to get through these posts, right? Check it out. Check it out. And follow all these offers from the Wrocław region. And then what? We'll meet in 2 weeks. All right, and I will set a next Teams meeting up for us. Okay. Uh-huh. No, 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 no. Yes, uh, in LinkedIn the loop. I put marketing Wrocław, but in not in the section people, but in the section of companies, job or companies. I don't remember, but not a person, not in personal section of people, but in the section of companies. And it was like 10 minutes job for me to find 3 offers from the Wrocław region. So there are multiple offers. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm 100% sure that you'll make it because you are a brave girl. You should be, you have all the rights to be confident of yourself. And I will make sure that you'll be confident at the end of our process. Okay. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.